includes Asia as our continent. The following are major geographical features that have an impact on the people that live there. The Yangtze River, also known as the Long River, is one of the third longest rivers in the world. It is 3,915 miles long, and it is one of the busiest waterways in the world. It is very important for China's history, culture, and economy, and it represents 40% of China's GDP. It is a physical and cultural division line between North and South China, and it is a very fertile surrounding land around the Yangtze River, and is good for food and crop production. It affects the people in that their economy is very strong, and the climate has very fertile land. Asia's next major geographical feature is the Himalayan mountain range. The Himalayan mountains are home to 3 billion people, which is almost half the Earth's population. They're commonly referred to as the abode of snow. The Himalayan mountains separates the Indian continent from the Tibetan Plateau, and it's the planet's highest mountain system. The Himalayan mountains played a major role in shaping the culture of South Asia. The Himalayan mountains affect people religiously because they are sacred mountains to the religions of Hinduism, Buddhism, and Sikhism, and they affect the climate because they prevent rigid Arctic winds from entering South Asia, which keeps South Asia warmer than the rest of the continent. The next geographical feature is the Tibetan Plateau. It is also known as the roof of the world and is 4 times the size of Texas. It's the third largest store of ice in the world, and due to global warming and high elevation, the temperature rises a lot quicker. Monsoons last for months, and no crops can grow there because it is unsuitable terrain. Livestock is good for this area because of the grassy lands. People are affected in that there is harsh living conditions, so mostly nomads live there, and climate is affected with the temperature rising quicker in the monsoon. The next major geographical region of Asia is the Arabian Peninsula. The Arabian Peninsula includes vast oil reserves and natural gas. It is covered mostly by the Syrian desert. The Arabian Peninsula affects climate because the southwest mountain ranges are very cold and rainy, and the Syrian desert is very dry with extreme high and low temperatures. The Arabian Peninsula affects people because it's a very wealthy place to live with the oil industry. The last geographical feature of Asia is the Malay Peninsula. It is the southernmost point of Asia and is in between the Andaman Sea and the Indian Ocean. It contains granite mountain ranges which have gold and quartz in them. There are several miles of mangrove swamps, and the people that live there are mostly tribes that live on the riverbanks. Because of the location of the Malay Peninsula, the climate is very humid and rainy almost every day. The people are affected in that their transportation and fertile land is very good.